Last time you guys came across this area. Well, I guess that's two sessions ago, and you started exploring it a bit further. But the main things that you found from it were one, you came across said white moose that the people of Lonely Wood were worried about. It kind of just came out after a bit of sleuthing from Jimothy, and technically Zoran participated in it, but didn't roll as hot. You quickly destroyed it as I anticipated. um, I was pretty sad with that, but you can't win it all. So after that, you kind of went into this little like lair area ish, and kind of explored some of the rooms. And you found this interesting looking mirror on the wall, quite this large mirror, um, and took it upon yourself to kind of figure out that it was some sort of like scrying type mechanism after a bit of an investigation and thought. And then Jimothy had the idea to scry upon, and we kind of looked up the mechanics, rolled, and the individual failed to find Cephik Caltro and his whereabouts. So you may have a next destination after this. But there was one room left that you couldn't quite get open. Up until the end here, at least this is the one last perceivable room. There could be more, but and you were trying to open it up, and eventually you were successful. And we pretty much stopped right there at that cliffhanger of you guys seeing what's going to be on the other side of that. That was kind of like the main strokes of things. Is there anything that people wanted to kind of recall, chime in, or kind of recap over that I missed?
So if I remember correctly, we heard voices or a voice coming from the room.
Yes, yeah, you did hear something from the other side. So it's either something or someone is doing something on the other side that you're not quite sure of. Yes. Okay. Well, then, with that, as Asilo, Jimothy, and then Bophades kind of following the rear there, and then Osmanthus Zorn still at the other end of the hallway there. We'll open up the door here. Just a quick reminder, who was going in first between the two of you?
I think Timothy was pulling on the door, but we decided it was not locked or something, or it was like a push instead of a pull.
I can't remember. It was pretty much that. Like you did unlock it, and it turned out to be a push instead of a pull. So you're about to do that. So I just wanted to decide between the two of you who was going to go in first, or if there are any other tactics you wanted to take before you were opening it up once you deduced that.
Well, I feel like Jimothy was pulling on the doorknob. I don't know that I'm going to go in the room, but I guess if I realize it's a push instead of a pull, I guess I would be the one pushing it open.
So was he like twisting the doorknob and like hanging off of it while I push the door open? So it's like hanging on.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the idea, was that like that was about to happen. So yeah, just for unfortunately like mechanics purposes, like I need kind of like a marching order between the two of you. Just for one to let you.
I'll say I was in front then, since I was like hanging on the doorknob.
Okay, so we'll go with that. Okay, so we open it, and I will let you open said door. Okay. And you immediately close it upon realizing there is something in there. And and somebody speaks out to you. And she goes, "Welcome, Southerners. I've been waiting for you." Um, and I will have everyone roll for initiative as we hit it off strong here and see what's going on. Okay, so you guys. Really? Already with the natural 20s? Oh, did I remove some of you? Are you guys over there? Ooh.
That's because I'm going to just close the door on my turn.
What?
Okay, I have Asilo, Jimothy, Oz, and Bofady. Zoran, I didn't include you in the initiative. Sorry about that.
Oh, I got a 23. I'm the one who rolled a 20.
Oh, of course you did. How appropriate. Yeah. Okay,
that's why I said I was just going to close the door. I'm just going to take Oz and the dude that's with us and collect our bounty for the moose head.
Okay, I'll update you here, but Bofady accidentally deleted you. You rolled a 21. Nice, good rolls. Based on everyone's initiative, does that reflect what you rolled there? Kind of looking at the order here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right.
If you'd like to just replace Oz's with a 1.
I could if you'd like, if you really like that. But no, I think a 3 should be sufficient. Okay, so with that, round 1, I guess we'll start out with Zoran. So you're give me a perception check to see if you hear this person call out. Okay, yeah, I would say with a 15 that you're able to hear that someone, maybe not exactly exact words, but you do hear that someone's calling out to, that's not the voice of your friends here. So you can choose to do whatever information you want with that.
I'll just run away. Just kidding. I will move up 35. See what happens.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can I get past the silo or maybe not?
So technically you can move through. So yes, I would say so. I believe it's only enemies you can't move through. You can't end on that square though, so that's
no, I know. I don't know how far. I was here.
I don't know, what's your movement speed on that?
I have a movement speed of 30. I think I still have some room.
Yeah, I'll double check that. It looks close to me.
Looks
like you're either gonna make it all the way through, or you're gonna make it just on the other side.
Okay, I can stay here then, probably.
Okay.
Does anyone look? I mean, now that I'm here, does it look like any of these people in here have like a weapon or anything?
Yeah, so what you see, I guess, kind of give it a description as you're coming across this individual. Yeah, you see a kind of, I mean, based on the description, or maybe you're actually, would you know, kind of druidic attire, I guess, is what you kind of deduce. But yeah, you see an individual with kind of like long, whitish, gray, brown. It's like a almost like a ashy brown hair with like kind of like gray skin. And she's got a bunch of like furs all over her and like wraps on her legs, and she's like really bundled up. And you notice that she's kind of like wielding like some sort of like curved iced sword, it seems. And you notice that at her like mouth, she's got like almost like, I don't know if it's like blue blood or some sort of like liquid, just kind of like almost like surrounding like the sides of her, like the ends of her mouth there. Like she was like eating something that had some sort of blue coloring, or like, you're not exactly sure. Her hair is all wild and just like disheveled and everything. She does not have a very happy demeanor. She looks quite angry with you all. That's what you see.
Could I like hold my attention until something happens? Because I'm not sure. Like, since I wasn't sure on what I heard. I mean, I
Right.
know me as a player knows that, but I think aside, like Zoran wouldn't know that. She might wait until her friends do something. Because
Okay,
I
so
don't know if they are negotiating or something. So I think I'm gonna hold. Can I do
sure.
that?
What would be a trigger though, like for you to like what would you say like if she were to attack, where if
I
they were
mean,
to start attacking, you would fire something like
yeah. So basically, if either our party starts attacking or if like she throws some, like if she attacks us.
okay. And what are you holding exactly? Just like a fire, like you're gonna fire from your bow or something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my bow like ready.
Okay, so you have two options: whether they attack, or she attacks. Like they're like your party. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, great. So okay, Zoran holds, moves up, holds. Bofades, you're up. You kind
Oh
of
yeah.
hear a little bit of this. Man, you guys are rolling great on your initiative. I need you guys to roll worse next time. That would be-
So just looking here.
Mhm.
I know we got into initiative, but based on what she said, is there aggression in the air? Like,
Yeah, I would say you can see that her weapon is drawn. Do with that what you will. But she does look like she's going to engage, I guess. I would
okay.
say that's enough for you to, you've been in enough combats before to see like, okay, she looks like she's going to be an aggressor. I would say.
And I see flickering in here, so I can tell there's light. Where are the torches at? Are they on like the bedposts or
That torch is
Yeah,
in
they're
my
kinda like
hand.
it's from a silo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this room's not lit in any way.
No, technically, no. It's all coming from a silo as he kind of lets the light in here. The
Perfect.
other things you see here, and I forgot to mention, is these little like shrubs. They're just kind of like weirdly positioned, and like don't make any sense. They don't look like they're attached to the ground, like their roots are like digging into the ground. But you do see these two little shrubs there.
Perfect. I was gonna ask what those were. I didn't recall you kind of describing the
Yeah, no, I got
things
caught up
there.
everything. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what you see there as well.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm going to look at this creature, I guess, and I'm gonna say, "Hello, Northerner."
Oh my.
And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay. So what do we got here? We got a wisdom saving throw. Okay. As you hit her with the oh, that is gonna be a fail with an 8.
Yes.
Okay, so she will take the 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
And then
has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. Okay, that's huge.
yes. And then I'm going to give some bardic inspiration to Jimothy.
Okay, nice. Typically a good call.
Yeah. And that is what I'll do. Yeah.
Okay. Up next is a silo. A silo. From what you can see, you see, you see her. You see the shrubs. Looks like she's kind of been afflicted by this. So what will you do?
I will step into the room, and as I move past Jimothy, I will tap him on the shoulder and give him 10 hit points from lay on hands.
Okay. And as you step in, I'm assuming you readily see this. You see a relatively large white animal creature that you've seen before. A polar bear is
Another moose.
not another moose. A polar bear is adjacent to what you perceive to be this bed. It's kind of positioned. It hasn't been making any like noises until it sees you now, and it roars at you. But yeah, anyhow, you see that as you step into the room.
Bophades is currently thinking that maybe he should have given that bardic inspiration to a silo.
Onwards.
Nonsense.
And so I will call out to the lady across the room. It's like, we did not come here seeking violence, but we will defend ourselves. And let me see, spell. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cool beans. So you did that. All right. Up next, it is it's gonna crack me up. So you see this like shrub thing kind of just start kind of like almost like wisping its branches all around itself as it's gonna come and like scrape it, rake its like limbs across your body there. Silo, this is just too funny. It cracks me up. Oh my god, no fucking way. I rolled a natural 20 on it. Okay.
For a total of,
You're about to get bushed.
This is really funny. This is what cracks me up. For a 21.
What?
It's so terrible. So I'm assuming that does not hit.
it does, but what I was thinking of doing was casting Shield of Faith on myself, which would have raised my AC by 2.
Oh.
And I didn't do it, so it hits.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay.
natural
Natural
20 always hit?
20s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have been fine, but I think this is funny. It's just it has like the worst 2 hit I've seen in a long time. So anyhow, behind the screen there. So you will take a whopping 5 points of slashing damage as this tree just somehow something about it just I don't know slaps you across the face. Little backhand action.
Man, that bush slaps.
Oh my god. But yes. And that will be its turn. Funny enough, I rolled somehow back to back these 2 things. It's the other one's turn. So the other one's gonna come up to you.
Oh.
Also try to slap you. That seems much more your speed. How does a 12 sound? Does a 12 hit your AC?
Nope.
No. So yeah, and this seems a bit more consistent in what this shrimp can do. This, again, comes like it just starts like waving its branches all wild-like, but they don't seem to be affecting your.
I have to get
strong
poked with a torch.
Yeah.
Quit it.
It's just kind of like poking you, not even really feeling anything. Okay. Up next is Jimothy. Jimothy, you're up.
I have a question. So since this bush attacked a silo, can I shoot my bow at this lady?
Yes, I guess. Well, I guess the language was if she did anything.
That's true. I
So,
guess
like-
I don't know that these bush people aren't with her. Maybe they're
Yeah,
just
like I don't want to be a
in the
stickler on it,
bushes.
but I think
Nope,
I think
it's all
I'm
it's
gonna
all
look into
good.
that. So for
Yeah.
now, we're gonna say that don't worry, soon something else will happen. So yeah, so not yet. Okay, so Jimothy, what are you doing?
I'm going to come around here.
Okay.
Can I go?
Yeah, I would say you can. You can kind of wrap around there.
Yeah, like this. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I would say you can. I wouldn't say any of the other characters could. They would have to go the other way around.
Okay. Then I'll do that, and I'll attack this one here.
Yeah.
With advantage, I guess, right? Ooh, which one?
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah.
19.
A 19 does indeed hit.
For 10. Let's see. I will use sneak attack. 18.
Okay. 18. Okay. I invite you to describe your kill. So, how do you kill the shrub?
I will just use the blades to, like, cut off all the leaves really, really quick, like I don't know, like a little ninja.
Okay.
Trimming
Trims
the
it-
shrub.
Turns it into a little bonsai tree.
That's
Are
exactly
you-
what I was thinking. It's gonna be a little bonsai tree, and then
Yeah.
the killing throw.
Use
You
my
like
little use both daggers in my hands and act like they're scissors.
you like cut it in such a way that it looks like the tree's committing like seppuku, just like
Okay, so then after that, I'll move over here and use my bonus action to attack this one.
okay.
Yeah, I mean for 8 more psychic damage, I guess.
Okay, 8 for that one. Okay, that is it. Takes it. It's still kicking.
All right.
Will that be your turn?
Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Asylum just went. Fuck. This one's dead, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mark it as such.
All right, I want to move over here then. My last 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay. For the sake of everything, I'll just move it off the map. There you go.
Well,
Okay.
just imagine you're like trampling this bush as well because you're stepping on it.
It's true. Okay, so you're done there?
Yeah, that's it.
Gets a thorn in his foot as he walks back across it.
I just hope it's not poison ivy or something.
No, you're for now anyway. Okay. So it is indeed her turn now. What shall she do? Okay, so she is going to. Let's see. Okay, so she is going to cast. So you notice that she kind of like starts waving her hands in the air, and you notice that like this large like gust or force of wind starts kind of like generating all around you. I'm going to cast this. Let's make it. Let's open strong here because I never get to do anything with my caster because you guys kill him so quickly. So we're gonna step it up a little bit.
Casting at 18th level. It's a new high.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to. Okay, random question. If I have a spell effect, that's kind of can I rotate it? Like, do you know the hotkeys to rotate like the like area of it? Does anyone know that?
I think it's just control and mouse wheel. But you have to hover over the little box where it's originating from.
Right. Okay.
So if you want
Yes.
to rotate that away from the party,
Yeah, no. So I will do a little bit of that action. Get all of you up in there. Okay, so she's gonna cast that. Everyone starts rotating. Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, boo.
I don't see the effect impacting me, so
It is not
I'm staying
impacting you.
out of
It
this.
is everyone except Oz. Sorry, thank you.
Woo!
Oh,
3.
man, this spell effect range can go through doors unexpected.
Well, this blows.
Can I use my
Oh, fuck me.
can I use bardic inspiration on a saving throw?
I think so.
I believe so. Let me sorry, I'm pulling
Yeah,
up.
it says saving throw, and it's a D8 now, right?
Yes, correct. It is a D8.
Oh, 16 for Timothy.
So what do we have? We have a 14, 19, 10, 2, and sorry, what'd you roll again, Timothy? Sorry.
I added a 6 to it, so 16.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, that actually helped. That was huge.
how do I oh no, what do I do here?
I need words to be able to.
This is how Oliver sounds in the morning when he wakes up. How do I? What do
Oh, I was trying to figure out how to make it with advantage. Is it just this? Fuck. Okay. All right.
All right. So Bophades, Zoran, you all will take. Sorry, what is that? Oh, okay. You will all take 15 points of damage. And then the rest of you will take 7 points of damage as you are hit with this. The ones that saved Gust of Wind, and then obviously Ozzy, you are unaffected by this.
Oh, the breeze is quite lovely.
She is going to position herself behind her bear here, and that will be her turn. Okay, so then afterwards, okay, Zoran, you may do your thing because she attacked you technically.
Right. And I can't see her anymore, so I can't aim at it.
Oh, oh no. I didn't even see that. I didn't click on you.
No big deal. I can at least aim for this little bush guy then. That's fine.
Okay.
So I'll aim my short bow at him. That's fine.
Did she move and then cast, or did she cast and then move?
Cast then move.
So then she would have been invisibility before she moved?
Oh, that's true. That's actually correct. Yeah, because that's the trigger. So I would say, yeah, you can shoot at her. And then she would still move anyway. But yeah, go ahead. Make your attack against her.
I did. So it was a 12, fortunately.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not high enough.
That's fine.
To
So
hit her, but I will miss. Okay. Cool beans. No, thank you, Matt. That's keeping me honest there. No, would have hit us all. All right. So, sure. Check one thing here. Sorry, I'm reading the spell, just making sure. Okay. Okay, so up next will be the bear's turn. The bear is going to kind of run along its all fours up towards you there, Asilo, and it's going to try to claw at you.
Is it going to bear down on Asilo?
Asilo, does a 21 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay, so you will take 11 points of slashing damage as it claws across your chest there. And then it will try to bite you for a 12 to hit your AC, and I'm pretty confident that misses.
That will miss.
Okay, nice. So that will be the bear's turn as it roars at you. Oh, and I forgot she was going to respond to what you said there, Asilo. She's just like, the Frostmaiden would not negotiate with you. Neither will I. So she says that as she's doing all her shit. Okay. So, up next is Oz. Last but certainly not least.
Oh, definitely least. So her statement implies that there are deities that would negotiate. So that's a new angle for the campaign, I guess.
Well, that's her flawed logic. Let's not say that's the general GM's approach to the entire game.
A most powerful deity in the D&D world. Might this one. Is the wind still ongoing, or is it like
Yes, it does seem to be still like circulating.
Oh boy. Oz is going to very delicately, not go into the wind. He's next to it, but definitely not into the wind, unless it's curving.
It's not. I would say the way the thing it's laid out, that you can kind of maybe step your way through it up until like, I guess, a couple squares, unless you want to try to dismiss it.
Yeah, Oz is like smashed against the wall here as he's trying to avoid this, wind tunnel. Is that enough space for Oz to be there?
Yeah, you can be there without being affected by it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my head's in darkness. This is awkward.
Yeah, no, sorry.
All I see is this little tiny like shrub thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have expected the shrub to talk like that, but okay.
Yeah, you gather that, I guess, based on like what you see, I guess the shrub's doing all this evil doing. It's also a caster and everything.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try and hit the shrub with a firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does indeed hit. It's also very susceptible to fire, so it like lights up. Like you threw like lighter fluid also on it, and it just completely incinerates. And I would invite you to describe your kill there.
If it doesn't turn to ash, can it just like all the extra like branches just get, they turn into ash, but the central one remains, and now we have a torch that we can pick up and use?
Yeah, you pretty much like all the ends of it just completely like wither away and like turns to like ash, and then like the big solid trunk is just kind of like this like charred stick, and then it just falls into the ground. And then for the sake of everything, I'll just delete it because it is dead. And anything else, Oz?
Is the wind still? Is there still wind?
Yes, it's still wind. So it seems like this. You could, as a caster, you could probably deduce that the shrub was not either A, this wind was a persistent effect, or B, it's not affected by what's it called? Concentration. Or it could be something else that's concentrated.
Oh boy. Did Oz hear the bear? Did the bear make noise?
Yes, it did roar at a silo, so you do hear that.
Well, I don't want to go in there. So I guess Oz is just going to stay here.
But it could be an owl bear. You don't know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can Oz ascertain what kind of bear this is based off of the noise that he heard?
Give me a nature check. I will adjust his DC based on some prior information. So
16?
16. Yeah, you would know. So you've encountered, because you guys remember had those bears that were the goblins before. That you guys had to like you took with. So you remember what I kind of like the bears kind of sound like, and you can tell that this is based on like how you're more familiar with that sound, that probably wouldn't be an bear. So you think it's just a regular bear or the polar bears that you encountered before. So nonetheless, not safe and not enough.
Okay. Oz is just he's just gonna stay here. I mean, he now sees, that a silo is looking a bit, I don't know, oiled, but not in the other type of oil, I guess, body oil. More of a leak. Yeah, Oz is just gonna stay here.
Okay. All right. Top of the round then. Zoran, you're up.
I'm gonna move in, see what all this action's about.
Okay, so let me make sure. Oh, so you see the strong winds, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, you're able to pass through. It is.
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know if I can go around. I probably can't go around this way.
No, no, you could. Yeah, you could. It was only when the shrub was there that it wasn't able to. Yeah, so you can go right.
Right. This thing that's in the middle, can I see through it? Can I still see her or no?
Yeah, you will be able to see her. You gather that she'll get a little bit of cover. Just from like it's not like this large thing, and she's kind of like the way this is kind of like a little like headboard type thing, so it's kind of like blocking it a little bit. Not much, but just some.
No, that's okay. So let me shoot go at her. So if it's at disadvantage, let me know. So.
Okay. Yep, you're able to shoot, firing. Okay. Oof.
14.
A 14, unfortunately, is not enough to hit.
I'll shoot again.
Okay. That, however, is very much so enough to hit.
So let's do the savage attacker on this.
Oh
right.
My god,
so
it's like you roll a 9 every time on it. What is it, sorry?
What? So
it's 9 total, is that what it's
Yes.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 on my damage before, so 9.
Nice. Okay. Okay, I have to make a concentration check. I succeed. I'm able to kind of hold that concentration on said wall. A little metagaming there, but got that. Okay, any other? That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool.
I'll say where I'm at.
Sounds good. All right, Bofades.
Okay, well, Fades is going to take 3 steps up here. And the only reason he's taking those steps up is to reach out and I'm gonna. Holy shit, how bad was that? Oh, well, a silo. Take 9 hit points.
That is rough, but hey,
that was bad.
You want to keep your tank up, so whatever you can.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah. I mean, I know I wasn't expecting it to be good, but 2 1s and a 4 on 3 d8s. That's rough. Okay. Anyways, I can only see half of this room, so I've heard a bear roar, and I can only see halfway in.
You could step in.
I'm gonna step back. And really like hug this wall and osmanthus.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
They're dying in there, and the bard and the wizard are just hugging.
I did my part. Just like in Starship Troopers.
I didn't do shit.
Okay, cool. Up next then is the main man himself, Asilo. What do you got?
Okay, so first I'm going to use the rest of my lay on hands pool
Cool.
to heal myself up a little bit more.
Very nice. Wow, quite a bit more.
And I will step forward out of the wind. And
Nice,
as
good.
a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself, which increases my AC by 2.
Wow, okay.
Um,
Good God. What have I done?
mhm.
Giving you all these AC buffs. Okay.
And yell across the room and say, well, if you're not willing to negotiate, then prepare yourself.
All right.
He says, casually limping in there. After.
All right.
Yo, I just walked out of the wind looking better than ever.
Looking
And
badass.
sparkling a little bit too. Bring it.
Bring it indeed. Okay, so up next is Jimothy. So, first things first, Jimothy, you notice, based on your stature, it's going to be a little bit of a discriminatoriness based on size, that you're going to have a hard time getting out of this effect here, or at least pushing through it. So
I'll have a hard time getting out or moving into another square with it.
That's moving another square within it. So you'd have to kind of like back out and then kind of go around. You wouldn't necessarily be able to move through it.
Okay.
So,
Jimothy takes one step and flies to the door. Whee!
I mean, he would. Yeah, it would be kind of like that effect. Like if he went through that area, he wouldn't be able to move through. So
Now hold on. He did eat a lot of muffins earlier in the campaign.
You're right. Earlier in the campaign, definitely for sure would have been able to withstand a bit. They've already passed through his system. He made the saves, so he can't go through it. He has to kind of go around it. So you kind of have to like maybe like based on where you're at, kind of like back up, and then maybe wrap around where Zoran is. In order to move where you want to move. If you want to move, you can still stay there and you'll be fine. I just wanted to let you know what's going on.
So I see. Okay.
You're unable to go counterclockwise at this time.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a great way of putting it.
Okay. So 5, 10. So I basically want to just like peek right around the corner of this
Okay.
table at
Sounds good.
This hag witch bee,
Yes, this lady.
and I will use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
Take aim at her eyeball. Not literally. And I will attack.
Right, fire away.
Eh,
Ooh.
Okay. Good thing for the steady aim there, because a 20 does indeed hit.
I'll savage dagger, because why not? No, I'll keep the first one. So 8 plus sneak attack of 9. So 17 psychic damage.
All that goes through. Seems to be fine there. All right. Okay. Anything else there, Jimothy?
Does the wall stay up?
Yeah, actually, that's a great question. Let me re-roll the check there. The wall does indeed stay up.
All right. Then that's it for me, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So it will be her turn. So she, what does she want to do here?
I'm ducking back behind this big bed frame or whatever you were talking about, assuming I'm small enough to be all crouched and hidden behind it.
Okay. Why don't you, for the sake of it, just actually, yeah, just give me a stealth check, just to see whether she kind of spots you coming around here. Holy shit! Okay.
I
All
climb
right,
into the bedpost.
Oh
all
my
right,
god, now I can't see you. I'm like, where the fuck is Jimothy?
Jimothy
I'm gonna
morphs
roll for
into
the-
a pillow.
I'm gonna roll for the sake of rolling, but I doubt I will see you. Yeah, no. Okay. So you seem to, she doesn't seem to have spotted you immediately. Oh, maybe you rolled that. That's very lucky for you. Okay. What is that's gonna change what she wants to do now. So it's her turn. She is going to. Yeah, so she's going to drop the wind, and she's gonna like kind of like cast change the approach, and then notice that the kind of like gushing wind starts kind of like turning into a bunch of like sharp icicles and like little like very very tiny little like little ice blades. Um, uh, yeah, so she's gonna drop that. That's fine. Oh, we delete this. So she drops that. Sorry, close. I don't get to play with casters all too often, so I gotta make sure that's true. All right, that is pretty freaking high here. How do I want to position this?
Off screen.
Off screen. Wow, I did not realize it was that big. Does she want to mess up the bear here? That would mess her up. Okay. Let's not do that. Okay. She would be smart enough to know that would affect her, so she's going to change that up a little bit. She going to go just fucking crazy balls. You know, she is crazy. Fuck it, let's do it. She's crazy. Let's. All right. So she is going to cast this right here, and affect everyone else as all this turns there. And I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw, please. Except Oz, you'd be right on the outside of it, so I'll say you don't have to. So that's fine. So good position.
2 for 2. I feel like I know what
And
this spell
roll
is.
that for the bear as well.
What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell? What the hell is going on?
I can't win.
So the bear also fails.
Change your dice color, Mercedes.
Okay, so
Oh. This is what I think it is. Y'all are about to have a bad time.
okay, so Bophades, Asilo, Jimothy, and the bear also takes it. You will all take 22 points of damage. Part of it is cold. Part of it is cold. Sorry, not cold. Bludgeoning damage as you are pelted with all this. So make sure you roll your concentration check.
Well, Osmanthus catches a unconscious Bophades, who I assume falls backwards into him.
All
Oz
right.
would fall onto the ground as well, because no strength.
Okay, so you drop the concentration there. The bear also takes it 22. All right. And she laughs maniacally. She's like, And that will be her turn. Make sure I got this right. Oh, so she's doing that. Okay. Up next is the polar bear's turn. So the polar bear is afflicted by this. It's going to focus its efforts on to a silo here. Okay, this is looking dangerous here. Okay. It's going to try to claw at you. Does a 18 hit your AC there, Silo? So
No.
Okay. Tries to bite you again. And then that also misses. So we got a miss from the bear. And that will be its turn. Oz, you are up. You are the hero everyone needs right now.
Is this swirling icicle thing still ongoing, or was it just like a flash of activity?
Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. That's a great question.
If it's Ice Storm, then my staff has the spell, and I think it's just instant.
It is an ice storm, so it is holding through there. So you do have this kind of like storm just encircling everything there.
So this is a persistent effect, like it's still ongoing.
So this
Yes.
isn't an Ice Storm because the effect's instantaneous from what I'm seeing.
Hang
Like,
on, let me
it doesn't have a
double
duration.
check that. Yes, it is instantaneous. Sorry, I read the wrong spell. Yes, so let me get rid of that. So it should be gone.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, that changes things.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you double checking that. Yeah, so it is gone.
Ah, damn it. I mean, surely Bofades can't die that quickly. Surely, right?
I mean, you know, there's rules to the game yet, so
Oz is just gonna like delicately step past. He's like, oh shit. Does this crazy lady look like she took damage from the cold part of the ice storm?
So, just you're just because you weren't able, you couldn't tell just because you were in the other location.
Okay.
So it seems like she was unaffected. She doesn't seem like she has like a bunch of like snow and things covered around her. So maybe you think that she didn't quite hit her, but that's kind of what you can't really tell for sure.
Okay. Okay, don't like the bear. Not a fan of the bear. Well, we're just gonna see how this plays out. I am going to cast Magic Missile at the lady at 3rd level.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 32 points of force damage.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah, you light her up, and she takes all said damage. She's looking hurt. She's looking bloodied for sure.
Sorry, I like your cloak, lady, but I assume you're the one casting all these nasty spells and not the bear here. Is it a magic bear?
You're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay.
You're not quite sure.
Well, fuck, that's all I got. I can't move anywhere else. Otherwise, the bear is going to, Nope. I was just gonna make a calculated maneuver, and realize that that might provoke an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
You got this, Silo.
Okay, so wait, so you step back. Sorry, so it
Mhm.
doesn't take it. So it does. Sorry.
I assume it does. I assume I'm
Yeah,
in.
it will. It will. Yeah, sorry. I was just like, wait, where were you just for a second? Okay, so it turns to kind of claw at you. Does a 23 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay, so you will take you will take 10 points of slashing damage as you are clawed kind of on like the back there as you're kind of running away, but you're able to evade that.
And because it attacked my friend, I'm going to sentinel attack it.
Yes, you can do that.
What am I not concentrating on anything?
22 does indeed hit, and it takes all said damage. Goodness.
I'm gonna savage attacker, see if I can get a better roll. Bludgeoning damage. Nope. So 9 bludgeoning, but if it's undead, it takes extra damage, which
It is not, unfortunately, but it'll take that full 9 there.
okie dokie.
Okay. All right. Top of the round 3. It's getting critical here, guys. What are you gonna do, Zoran?
I'm just gonna keep shooting at her and hope something lands.
All right, fire away.
Ah, 14 again. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
14
try
unfortunately
again.
misses. Yes, fire away. This could be huge. No. Oh, actually, no. A 15 does hit.
Okay, let me see if I can at least.
Oh my
At least
god!
four
Every
and
time.
9.
This is ridiculous. Okay, you can't get a 6. This is you're supposed to roll a d6, not a 6 plus 3. Okay.
For 9.
Yes. All that goes through.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So I'm just going to. Well, I think I'm gonna move. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Ophades, give me a good old death saving.
Yep.
Oh,
God.
Oh, nice.
wow. How does it feel? You're just like, boom, pop. You're kind of like, just
Yeah.
screw yourself up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hit him with the old razzle dazzle there as you get right up.
Like reaching
Right?
around. Did I shit myself? Oh.
Yeah, I feel a little warmed under there. But you're good. You're back
Well,
up. Okay.
All right.
Nice. Okay, so that
I'll
will
save
be
myself. Oz.
that will be your turn then. That's good. That's going to be huge. Hopefully, as things play out here. Asilo, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast Bane on the bear and the lady.
Bear,
So
Bane.
they need to make a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Okay. The bear succeeds with a 17. The druid, however, fails with an 11. So, which is, I really didn't think that's how it was going to play out, but here we are.
Damn it.
I genuinely thought it was going to be the other way around. So this is very much an eye opener for me.
It's a very charismatic bear.
That's what I'm saying. It rolled rocks in order to get that number. It's like what's the bear?
And
Yeah, it's like Baloo from the Jungle Book. It's all like it's like, oh, what's the bear? Yogi the bear. That's also a charismatic bear.
hey, boo-boo, I'm smarter than the average bear. Gonna go get a picnic basket. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm
All right, what
going
else you
through
got?
my stuff to see if I have anything else because that was my action.
Yep.
I feel like this bear has only taken damage. Well, no, Silo Sentinel attacked it, but it's taken a lot of damage from its own ally.
Yeah, you'd think it would turn against it, but it seems to be still pretty cool.
Shit. I'll just rotate around the bear a little bit. That's it. I have nothing.
Okay. Cool. All right. Jimothy, you are up. This is a bigly moment, Jimothy. What do you got?
I'm gonna steady aim and attack the witch hag.
All right, steady aim, fire away.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell's going on?
It like
It's
automatically
freaking-
did my advantage because I fucking halfling. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how that works. It turns my 1 into a 19.
Yeah, I
still
mean
think
that's
you get a second roll though.
Okay.
I don't know.
yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll stick with the 26. I don't.
26. I'll keep my 6 plus 4, I guess, and I'll do sneak attack
Okay.
for 19 psychic.
Okay, she is looking rough.
And I will
she's
say, I'm going to use your skin for a cloak. And then I'm gonna
Oh, this
I'm
got weird.
hide behind the little headboard again.
okay.
You say your skin or foreskin?
Your foreskin.
She's like, what? I don't have any foreskin. No, she's like, all right. So it's her turn. You know that she like coughs up blood from all the. She's just like, it kind of like mixes with the blue that was surrounding her, and she says to yourself, she says to you, Jimothy, kind of like low. She's just like, I underestimated you Southerners, as she transforms
Uh-oh. To a dragon.
into is she gonna do it? What does she want to do? Actually, I'm gonna roll for this to make sure. She's gonna transform, but I'm not sure. if
She's changing her mind.
If she transforms into an owlbear, I'll switch his sides.
Okay. She's I'm just kidding. I just saw that comment. No, she's gonna do it. She's gonna transform into a sure it's on the list here. I think I have it right.
No, we're in the freaking moon dial. She's probably a moon druidess. Moon hag.
Okay, so she transforms. Actually, she's gonna transform into an owl. And she starts flying away, kind of over above all of you. And then what's her movement speed as an owl here, just to make sure? Far. Okay, so she moves. Ooh, okay, pretty far away. Okay.
Would she be within range of an attack of opportunity? Best.
I would say, how tall are you, Asilo? Because these
I'm like-
rooms aren't.
I'm like 7 feet tall.
Okay, I would say yes, because she has to go past you. So I would say
What about through the door? How high up is this door?
well, hang on. Actually, let me look at the map here, because I want to make sure this is accurate. Because she, if she has the option to fly over, she would fly over. So give me 1 second here to double check the height of this room. If I have that information. Here it is. It is 20 feet high. So
Is it a 20-foot door?
no, but it's a small creature. So it would not. Okay, so I would say it would be able to just kind of its positioning be able to evade you, a silo, just based on its size, I think. Let me double check this. I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah, oh, it's tiny. Yeah, so it would be able to get past you, a silo, but it wouldn't necessarily be able to perfectly get past Oz or Bofades there. So I would say either of you, if you have the ability to do so, roll an attack of opportunity, you can do that. Yeah, so that's the call I'm going to make. It's kind of funny that's how that works, but it is a tiny little beast.
Can you
I regret moving.
Yeah,
I know. If you wouldn't have moved, you would have definitely gotten a chance to hit it. But it's able to kind of like swoop down and swoop around and then just right past you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my staff, but I'm gonna roll the quarter staff that I have.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know what the rule is for this.
I think you have to do at least a minimum of 1 damage.
I feel like yeah, right. I have to do a minimum
Yes.
of 1.
Yes. Okay. So
if it hits.
yes. So okay, let me make sure I get this all right because so it transforms into this creature. It does assume things. It's a 12. It does hit. It does take 1 point of damage. So it takes it.
I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Still
man.
up. Bofades, it's going past you. Do you have anything in your hand?
So I'm on the ground, just regained 1 hit point, right? So I'm not up or anything.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Talk to me here. I'm
can
willing to
you-
work with some of this.
Can you cast a spell as a reaction?
No,
I didn't think so.
unfortunately not. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it would
Yeah.
just get past you. Yeah, unless you have like something to strike it with, I guess.
Yeah, because I have a rapier, but I just was like, I'm on the ground and I'm just imagining this happening.
Yeah. Let me. You know what? Let's see. Because like, if it's pretty short hallway, I would say, let's double check that. Maybe you're able to. But
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna give you guys all the abilities here.
Are attacks
go
while
ahead.
prone at disadvantage?
Yes, I believe so. Let's look that up as well. 5e. The creature has disadvantage on attack roll. So even if you were to get that, okay. So you know what? How about this? I'll make the ruling for now because I don't have that information. I'll let you roll with disadvantage to
Okay.
strike it. So. Oh God. Okay. Thank goodness for the disadvantage there.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So.
I feel like that's got to be enough.
Yeah, to
All
hit
right.
an owl, I think it's 1d4 plus a number hit points.
So okay, yeah. Roll. Okay, so re-roll the damage, right?
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah, because it's not just 11. You didn't get the crit.
Oh yeah. Let me. Can I just?
Or 1d6, sorry, brother. That.
1d6 plus 3.
Okay, 1d6 plus 3.
And attacking while prone gives disadvantage on attack rolls.
Still 7.
All right, 7.
Okay. Wow. You son of a bitch. I invite you to describe your kill as you see this little owl fly past you here. And you're just kind of like regain consciousness and you start swinging. And
Wait,
you,
she's a druid, right? Won't she just revert back to her druidic form?
yeah. So like as as the strike happens. So
Yeah. Pure gut instinct. Up from the ground, swing, just like I was throwing my sandals at a wasp in our bathroom earlier. Just wild hack and an explosion of feathers.
unbelievable. Literally, you had to roll you had to roll a 4 on the d6. If you rolled anything less, you would have not killed her and she would have gotten away. Like it was that close. So wow, well done. Okay. So yeah, you strike at her. The owl collapses and as the body kind of collides to the ground, it transforms into her shape and back into the druidic form. And as she looks at you, Bophades, and she slowly mutters. She's just like, "My beasts will avenge us," and then dies.
Oh,
Okay. So let
Okay.
me move towards where you're at there. Just dead. Well done. Okay, and with that, we move to the next combatant here because the polar bear is still not dead. But wow, okay, that was crazy. Okay, so it is the polar bear's turn. The polar bear, still angry, turns to bite at a silo here. With man, rolled rocks on the damage, not great on the hit. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss, and then it'll claw at you. And misses again with a 17. Great, but you're holding on here. Oz, your turn.
Okay. So obviously I can't see the polar bear, but I feel like I could lean forward and see the polar bear.
Yes,
So like, yeah, I'm
that's
just
fine. I'll say
moving
you can
there.
move. You know, like you would have the privy to know that you could probably get in there now.
Well, like I don't want to get close to the polar bear, so I just want to like peek through the door so that I can see it.
Okay. Yes, that's fine. You can do that.
And yep, we're gonna do another magic missile.
Okay.
Um, we're gonna do this at 2nd level.
Okay.
And it's gonna take 20 force damage.
20 force damage. It takes all of it as it's kind of pelted with all these quills on it. It's
Yep.
still up. It's bloodied now for sure. So it's still up though as it is. It takes all these quills up against its side here. Anything else there, Oz?
I'm gonna step back towards the dead lady.
Fair enough. Okay. And then we will bring it back to the top of the round with Zoran.
All right, maybe I'll have better luck with this polar bear.
Yes.
Nope, a 12.
Yep. Actually, a 12 actually just hits. It is a bear. It doesn't have any armor.
Perfect. For 8 damage. And then I will
Okay.
attack it again. Hopefully successfully this time.
Yes. I mean, you just have to roll higher than a D4. Or a 4 on the D. All right, a 5 also works. That also hits. You're gonna savage attacker that? Oh my god, no way.
Let's go for
Oh,
9 on this.
6 on a d6 that many times. It's just insane. Okay, it's looking spicy there. It's looking not great.
So those are my attacks.
Okay. Up next is Bofades. Bofades, you got the kill. You're feeling good. What are you doing, bud? You close the door. I see that.
No, I'll take a step in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. You come in and just blast it. And I invite you to describe your kill. Goodness. MVP, Bofades.
Eldritch Blast straight to the face, knocks it down. Bofades says, "Your beasts will not avenge you."
Oh my god. And wow, Undertaker of the Week, Bofades here. To rise from the dead to kill both the big ones. Okay. So, and with that, you are all out of combat as you defeat the druid and her pet here. Okay. Wow, good job, guys. That was I really wasn't sure where that was going to go. I think that first magic missile from Oz kind of turned things around a little bit. Definitely would have gotten a bit uglier if she would have got a cast, but it kind of forced her hand in terms of like, okay, if she doesn't do anything now about getting away, she's going to have 3 other people attack her. So she did the right thing to escape, but she was not anticipating in a silo getting a hit off that. So to the face there. So, okay. Cool. What do you guys do now that you have bested the creatures here?
We go into retirement.
I will
You go into
search.
Okay. Roll credits for the campaign.
I'm gonna search the druid's body.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, please.
Sure. 13.
13. Okay. So she's not carrying any money or anything. You do find a potion in her person, but it doesn't seem that nice or anything.
I drink it immediately. No.
Okay, you drink the potion. And you have gained. I'm assuming you don't actually do that.
What's the potion look like?
It actually does have a good description.
It's a vial with a little blue pill.
It has. It looks like crystal. Actually, let me see. Do I have an image of one? Okay, cool.
Estrogen.
No, it just looks like a little potion with a little vial on it. It's a little tiny. It looks like a little essential oils bottle.
Okay.
If you want to give me an Arcana check to determine what it is, that would be cool.
I would like to try and figure out if this thing does anything fancy.
Okay. Yes. All right. Not actually too hard of a check for this one. It is a potion of resistance. Of radiant nature. So it is if you take it, you're resistant to radiant magic or radiant effects, radiant damage rather. So you have that. Based on that roll there, that's what you see. The rest of you, what are you doing as you you have this room here? Is there anything else you want to kind of peek around in here?
Yeah, I want to look at this bed and see. I'm sure there's nothing in here, but this bed, and it looks like, is this like a dresser or something over here at the top?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah,
Oh,
this looks like a bunch of. It looks like just a bunch of like, kind of like garbs. Looks like a bunch of like bones and like it's not. You kind of search through it. Give me an investigation check for that.
I'll say I'll help search the room.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to do that as well can roll investigation.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Fair. It's funny enough, like I have the polar bear covered, so it looks like you're about to heal the polar bear. I was like, oh, you were gonna heal the polar bear? That'd be cool.
How nice of you.
It's like technically it's still under. You could bring it up.
Does Silo still have a condition going on right now?
I mean, yes and no. I was concentrating on Bane, which didn't affect the polar bear, and the target it did affect the dead. So,
Okay. I just didn't know if I needed to do anything there.
I appreciate you looking out.
Yeah. But I will also cast Cure Wounds on you. For 5 whole hit points. Sorry there, bud.
Okay. So, so the scene here is actually a bit kind of like it's like macabre here. Like you kind of like start searching around, you see a bunch of bones and everything on there. You notice that like there was like a little like sleeping bag placed upon this. This is actually a sarcophagus. As you kind of start investigating through, you kind of as you're poking through the kind of like the area, you find another potion there. You're not exactly sure what it is, but you do notice that is a sarcophagus. Zoran, Nasello, do you open a sarcophagus up or no?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to give me a strength check here. Athletics, rather. Sorry.
So you do want to open the sarcophagus?
Yeah, you have the option to if you want to. You don't have to necessarily.
Okay. I trust you.
Wow. Okay. Man, roided to the max, Zoran. The two of you. Jimothy, what are you doing actually as this is happening? Are you just kind of following along here?
I feel like everyone is already searching everything of interest, like the shelves, the sarcophagus, the bodies. So I guess I could go peek back outside and see if anything has changed outside.
Sure. Why don't you give me a perception check to see if anyone has got changed up there? Okay. So as you do that, Asilo and Zoran, you push. This is a very heavy like lid here. As you push it off, and to reveal, just like a rotting corpse, and it smells horrible. I'm gonna need everyone in here to give me a Constitution saving throw, except Jimothy, who stepped out.
Zoran immediately starts just projectile vomiting.
Yes, I just gagged.
I mean, we're right next to it, so.
I know.
Oh, I guess. Sorry, Asilo, you don't breathe, so you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Sorry, you're kind of immune to that, but okay. Wow. Everyone but Bofades there. This stench is so vile. That for a minute there, you kind of become, or it's almost like you take upon the effects of being like poisoned. You're just like, that would have been bad if this would have been during the combat. But yeah, so you guys are kind of like affected. You're like, you're almost like sickened and like you're about to like induce vomiting. I would say I'm
also resistant to poison, so.
Yeah, exactly. So you're you can roleplay that however you want, but you reveal this kind of like this corpse, but you do notice there, Asilo and Zoran. Give me a perception check actually, just to be kind of thorough here what you see within this sarcophagus. Okay, so Zoran, you spot this is a body. There's a body in here. Silo, with a perceptive eye, even though this is kind of like a decaying body, you notice that this looks exactly like almost an identical copy of the druid you just fought. It looks decaying. It looks dead. It looks like it's just rotting within here, but it looks like it's almost like a copy or of the druid you just defeated.
Are there any like runes or writing or anything on the sarcophagus that I can discern?
No. It seems to be pretty mundane. It seems like it does seem different than the sarcophagus that you saw in the other room there. So yeah, it seems like you don't see anything with that.
Just seeing that it looks similar, identical to the one, and the one druid that we just killed, I don't know. It's like some sort of chamber where this thing can regenerate. I reach in and crush the skull, the corpse inside the sarcophagus.
That's so metal. So you go in and then just poof, and it just crumbles within your hand. There's still a little bit of fleshiness in there, but it is destroyed. Okay. Nothing happens. It doesn't jump out or attack you or anything.
Anything of value in the sarcophagus other than, hasty farmer druid?
Actually, that's a good question. You do find within there a scroll, actually, within within the within the furs of this twin here. So yeah, you do find a scroll kind of like tucked away, rolled up, and it's kind of got like a little string wrapped around it.
So I'll pick it up out and call down the hallway. Oz, can you take a look at this?
I'll mage hand grab the scroll and bring it down to where I'm at as I'm putting distance between myself and the stench.
Yeah, I mean, after a bit, it kind of like...
I make sure it's still like dripping a little bit of goo while I put it in the mage hand.
Oh, gross. Okay, so as we jump to that, we'll go back to Jimothy. Jimothy, you kind of like look around, and as you kind of step out, you notice that you look at the mirror again, and it's cracked. It's got like this big crack running like vertically down the center of it. And it looks like it still does like the mirror effects, but it seems like, it's something broke it or something shattered it, or cracked it, like during this whole combat.
Okay. I guess I will just go inspect it and see if I can tell if it's gonna function still or not.
Yeah. So you kind of how that you have to kind of like ask to see something. So like, what do you want to see when you try to activate it?
I will look at the guy that took over, the son who took over as mayor of that town when I killed the mayor.
Oh, okay. So you say this, and you notice that the mirror kind of like almost tries to do the effect, but just because kind of like at the competition, it fails to kind of produce the image in it. Like almost like it seems like it starts to like kind of like gloss over a little bit, and then it just ultimately defaults to just showing the warped reflection of you.
Okay, I think it's safe to assume this thing's broken then. I guess, and I don't see anything else around, anyone else, any creature, anything like that in the area.
Nope. It seems to be pretty clear. No noises. Nothing that is
Hmm.
striking you odd there.
Okay, then I'll mosey on up to the moon room whenever it's my turn again and look around in there.
Okay, cool. So go back. Yeah. So Oz, your hand at the scroll, and you open it up, and it's not like a magical scroll. It's actually just it seems like to be a letter, um, to and it seems to be indicating. 1 second here. It seems to be. It kind of starts talking about a little bit of the journey to. It kind of recalls. It's almost like a little like diary like slip of just kind of like the trek of trying to go visit the Frostmaiden herself, and it's just this like I climbed um, on the I was amongst the sea of moving ice, and I know the bergs are there. I've come across the whale that treks you through these frigid waters, um, and it kind of gives you a little bit of description of it trying to go see it. So it seems like these two beings have gone to see the Frost Maiden herself. So it just recants a little bit of the story about that. But that's all it contains. It doesn't contain any anything else of immediate value.
Does it have like a detailed map of like where we are, where the Frost Maiden is?
No, unfortunately not. You'd have to. It seems more of just like a kind of like visually seeing some of the things along the way, but it doesn't really describe the actual path to get there.
Does anything in the letter like ring out as, oh, I think I know where that is? Like the
Why don't you give
moving
me
ice?
a history check? Maybe based on the description there, see if you know things. This will be kind of a tough check here, but maybe you're able to kind of pull from something from it.
You know, I'm not rolling above a 10 on any of my intelligence-based
Oh man, it's rough.
rolls.
Yeah, it's not readily coming to you now. Maybe if you kind of compare this with some other like descriptions of like, like a geography or of like, you can take this letter with you and start kind of like maybe matching up with the local area if you had a bit more information. But as of right now, it's not immediately coming to you.
You know, we could just use the mirror to scry on the Frostmaiden. Super simple.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that's kind of for the sake of that here. I'll say that's pretty much everything that you spot within the sea within these areas. Kind of cleared up pretty much most of the room here. We go back outside to Jimothy to go see the moon dial, and you notice that the moon dial, there is still a bit of that lingering energy around it. So it seems like that hasn't dissipated in it, and nothing has really changed from where how it once was.
Okay, well, if nothing's changed, I guess I will go back to my friends.
Okay. So cool. With all you guys kind of gathered together, what will you do now? What are you guys doing right now? You kind of meet back up.
Do we want to take this polar bear skin with us or anything? We don't have to. I don't know. It might make a nice coat.
Might be worth something.
The pelt should probably be worth,
Yeah, I'll try skinning it. I think Zorn and I often skin stuff. I remember.
Yeah.
Zorn and I can try skinning it, I think.
Yeah. Why don't you both roll some survival checks here to kind of, or I'll say maybe nature if one of you will want to roll that instead.
I will give.
No. Let me cast. Yeah, let me cast guidance on myself. And oh no. Let's see if that helps at all. Nope. An 11.
Okay. Yeah. So with the two of you kind of combined there, you're both able to actually. It takes a bit of time. It's not the greatest. You don't get everything. It's not like you get a perfect one, or you can do like a full-fledged bear rug that some people have. But you're able to get a relatively large enough coat out of this that could be valuable to someone. It takes a bit of time, right? I mean, this isn't an easy process, so. Okay. Anything else?
Here.
No, I mean, I think we did everything we needed to do in here.
Okay. So then I will say that you guys, you're more welcome to keep moving around the map, or if you guys want to start heading back with to Lonely Wood to kind of report of your efforts here.
Yeah, I think we can tell them we took care of the moose.
Okay.
And then some. Have to hash out a way to embellish this moose druidness.
6 moose.
Okay.
I think it's going to involve something as in it wasn't a moose, it was a polar bear with antlers. Might be. And here's our proof.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone down with that, or is there anything else you want to do before you skid out from here?
Sit down for an hour before
I was
heading
going to
out.
say, should we camp for the night before heading back, or at least rest a while? How's Gabe feeling about all this?
So Gabe's like, I haven't seen such acts of heroism in a very long time. I didn't even know it was possible, like, to best all these creatures. It's just like, I mean, there's still a little bit of light. If you'd like to get going, we should be able to get back by the end of the day, if you're willing to risk it.
I feel like it's safer outside than in here.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, all right. Then, if you guys are not taking the long rest, I will have everyone with survival checks to kind of navigate your way back.
I mean, at the very least, I would like to take a short rest before heading back.
Is everyone down with that idea? Is everyone okay with that?
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. All right. Is anyone doing like a watch? Is anyone not doing anything or not partaking in this rest?
We can take a watch.
Okay. So Gabe will join you to kind of keep things. Okay. So then everyone who's not kind of like looking around should be able to mark a short rest. Zoran, why don't you give me a perception check? See if you spot anything.
An 18.
Okay. So during the whole process, everyone's kind of like patching themselves up a little bit. You hear some noises from the woods. You hear just typical some like the wind rushing and blowing through the branches, but you don't spot anything's coming out to attack you or anything like that. So you're able to kind of take your short rest undisturbed. Okay. So after that, you're all can roll your survival checks to see how well or how quickly you're able to get back to Lonely Wood. (13, 17, 5, 18, pretty good. 7, 7, think we're missing Oz.
Uh,
you got, there it is.
Oz has a 17.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, with that, that's just enough to kind of navigate back with kind of Gabe's help. He's a bit more comfortable, he's a bit excited, a bit more focused in terms of not weary about, what's going to happen, not really looking. He's a bit more, maybe a bit overzealous here. And you're able to actually get to the outskirts of Lonelywood just before it turns pretty dark here. So you're a bit on kind of approaching dusk here. So yeah, what are you guys doing as you get back into town, dude?
And turn in our moves and get our keys to the ramshackle, obviously.
Okay, so you go to the speaker's house, speaker huddle there, and she greets you. She's like, "Hello, welcome back." And you see all the little kids running around. She's like, "All right, settle down. Go run upstairs. I have some guests here." She's like, "Would you guys all like some cookies? How did it go? Please tell me." She like lays a platter of cookies or whatever. And she's like, "I have I'll put a kettle to boil here so we can have some hot tea or some hot beverage at the very least." And so she's like, please, begin your story, as she's kind of like grabbing a larger pot or two to kind of like start boiling some water across the fire.
I'll leave the storytelling to Bofades. I'm sure he's already created some sort of song for it.
Yes, Satyr, regale me on your exploits.
And I will tell the tale of the woods and the discovery of the cave with the phases of the moon, the discovery of the moose in a building,
Okay.
and the tomb of the druid, in great performative detail.
Yeah, give me a performance check. That's what I was about to say. As you kind of, the way you describe all the details and really get involved into it. Okay, 17, not bad, pretty good. So she's like, "Oh, sounds frightening," and then she's like, and she kind of looks to Gabe like, "Is this all true? Is this kind of what?" He's like, yes, ma'am. Like, God, they were amazing. They really live up to their reputation." She's like, "Oh, well, that's just wonderful. Do you have any proof of this? I mean, I'd like to take your word for it, but I need to have something to bring back to the townsfolk here."
I believe that we'll show her the pelt of the polar bear.
And I will pull the moose's antlers off of my backpack.
Right. And she's like, "Oh my goodness." And she's like, "May I?" She's kind of like reaching out to the antlers here to kind of like take them from you as Sally.
I mean, I'm assuming they're not light, so do I like?
She just wants to like almost like grab onto it, just kind of like feel what it is.
Okay, so I'll hold it out because I don't want to like just like drop it in her hands and her go.
Yeah, no. She like kind of like allows kind of like reach out. She's
And that's how we become town owners.
and she's just like, "Incredible, just simply incredible." She's just like, "Well, as speaker, I added to my word. I originally suggested to you that the ramshackle would be your reward. I feel that you definitely warned it. Do we agree upon that? Is that seems to be a fitting reward for your efforts here?"
We get feedback on this too.
Well, a lot of it belongs to the townsfolk, but I'll say this: anything that belonged to the previous owner, in terms of like the tables and the bars and the mug and everything that used to be for the establishment, I would say that's all yours.
We'll have a garage sale.
Yeah. my friend, and ask, do you think that's okay?
I think it's fine. I think we can.
I don't think we could leave store stuff.
And it's just, real estate. No property taxes in Lonelywood, so just keeps going up and up. If you decide to flip it, out of here. Could be nearly double, triple within the next 5 years. It's like everyone's walking Lonelywood. Just mark my word. After this whole loot ever.
The town has like 20 people in it all.
And have we been tracking the real estate market of Lonelywood? I mean, is there a bubble first, like shortly after this?
I'm not exactly sure. And it's like, are you also interested in the timeshare? And she's just like, all right, well, let me get your off indeed. And she kind of like goes and grabs some quill and some paper and kind of like and she's just like writes up the documentation based on kind of like has a like little like template based on a previous proof of sale here, and she's just like, oh, all right, who might I write this name under? I feel like I need someone who to be the sole proprietor for this. I can add one individual and a next of kin or some sort of benefactor if something were to happen to them. I feel like you all will share it equally, but just dot the I's, cross the T's, and whatnot. So
You may put my name down.
all right. And she's just like she kind of like writes in like print, and she's like, and I'll have you sign right here, Mr. Osmanthus, is it? Or actually, is that your first name or last?
Well, that is the mystery now, isn't it?
She's only written like Osmanthus.
Yeah, I will read over what I'm signing before blindly signing it.
Okay, it seems to be pretty standard. There's a couple sub items that like if anything were to happen to you, to both of you, she would regain possession. She would also get your internal organs amongst your death. Standard stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely cross out that part of the thing, the internal organs.
Oh, and she's like, oh, I noticed you're everyone's an organ donor here in Lonelywood. I feel like you should give me those organs.
Would you like me to sign for that? I don't have that particular issue.
And she's just like, no, it's fine. I guess we can cross that out. It's the least I could do. And so she still signs her part of it. Do you still sign, Oz?
Yeah, I'll go
I'd
ahead.
like to know when the townspeople will be getting their stuff. We don't run a storage, free storage unit over here. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 10 silver a day for each townsfolk's possessions.
After the initial 72 hours.
It takes a little bit of time. Yes, I would say a few days would be appropriate. Could we agree upon that? A few days, give me time to let the move all out. It would be a nightmare if we did it all in one day and everyone trying to move everything. I would say a few days would be sufficient.
It's going to be really unfortunate for the people who draw the last and all of that with the 10 silver fee a day per box.
Yeah, I would like a little bit of grace, but I understand that you want to maybe get things going.
A little bit of grace. I don't know who that is.
Oh my god! All right. So anyhow, so you sign it over. So it's under Oz. You can add another name if you want to it, but it only needs one person.
It's out of Silo because he can't donate his organs.
I was gonna say, as
Let's remove that part out.
As the youngest member of the group, I think I could maintain ownership the longest.
Fair enough.
What do we?
Though elves do live quite a long time, so.
Yeah, what are we doing with the one gal who apparently is
Well,
involved with this establishment?
yeah, that's something that I think we need to figure out in private, because there sounds like, from talking to her previously, there was some hinky business going on with that whole deal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll say, yeah, you're not like the speaker like may or may not be on it. It's based on the previous information, just kind of throwing back there. So like, I'll say that you wouldn't say that out loud. I'll say that you guys would
Mhm.
play about this amongst yourselves. But okay. So with that, you guys kind of signing over. You have a silo and Oz. You can kind of mark that you guys are now proprietors of the Ramshackle Inn, or the you can call it whatever you want now, but at least the building, that's what it's previously called. And is there anything you want to do for the rest of the evening here? Before we call it a night.
I would like to ask what the potion I found is, so I might give that to Osmanthus. I will ask the speaker if we can stay another night here because we enjoyed her lodging, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. I already planned on it. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Perfect. We're gonna become squatters. Just kidding.
Well, of course, to a reasonable limit.
Yeah, on our way back to your abode, we kind of noticed that the door was missing off the shackle, so we're gonna need some time to.
Mhm.
Well, see, you didn't get an inspector in time, and so I sold it as an as-is condition.
Yeah.
Didn't really sell
Okay.
it.
So you all right, guys? Okay, so you guys are gonna stay up here in the lodge or in her little house for the evening. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys can retire for the night?
So we found 2 potions, right? So Oz knows he has a potion of resistance, and I also found a potion.
Right.
I'm
Oh,
not
that's
sure
right.
what it
Yeah.
is.
If Oz, you want to roll an Arcana or anything to kind of decipher what that is, you're more than welcome to do that.
Sure, I'll take a look at the potion. 20.
Okay, that is actually just enough. You decipher that this is a potion of vitality. Quite rare potion indeed.
Ooh.
So a potion of
Whatever that
vitality
does.
is when you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poisoning afflicting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points to any hit die you spend. So it's quite a nice little potion. Could be the difference between life or death, depending on some of the situations you're in the future.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay.
Nothing else I can think of I need to do before we rest, shower, take, normal watches. If anyone wants to take a watch, I guess. I probably will.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Anyone else? Anyone? Or everyone was just gonna had a long day and ready to kind of call it a night.
I'll do my typical stand out in the hall and see what happens.
Okay. Then I will have whoever is doing a watch first roll their perception as they kind of settle in for the night.
Who all is doing watches? Just a Silo and me?
I need at least
Suppose
3 people to do it.
I could pick one up.
Okay. So would you like to go first or?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
I think both Fairies and Jimothy are getting the deal.
Yeah, and the Fairies are ready to get some shut eye. Okay. So the 25, yeah, Oz, you could not be more safe right here. It seems like you hear a little bit of noise in terms of like the kids she's trying to get them to go to sleep. But besides that, it seems all quiet and all peaceful during your watch there. So as you wake up or kind of pass it on to the next person.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Give me another perception there. 20. Same thing. Seems to be everyone sleeping. You do notice with a 20 there that you hear some snoring coming from what would be the speaker's room. So it seems like she's a snorer. But yeah, it seems to be as well go undisturbed.
I see one of the kids trying to steal some cookies.
Yeah. You see the large one, Mongo. That's what we're gonna call the child. No, I'm just kidding. Try to go take another cookie. No, and then so that your watch goes by, and then the last person, certainly not least, Zorn, if you want to roll there. The 16. Okay, yeah, 16. Same story. It's pretty quiet. The seems like she rolls over at some point. The snoring kind of subsides, and
I would like to sneak downstairs.
What?
I would like to sneak downstairs.
Okay, go for it.
If everyone is sleeping.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Right.
Okay, you roll a 13. You what are you doing? What are you sneaking downstairs for?
I'm gonna see if there are other cookies in case I get caught. I can just say I had, midnight munchies or something. But I want to see if I can find anything else that would maybe allude to the speaker, like maybe kicking these people out of the ramshackle, or if they really are just nefarious people.
Give me an investigation check. Ooh, nice. Okay, with the 21, you kind of start poking through some stuff, and you notice that at some point you do find like a letter of some kind, and you kind of first read through it, and the gist of it says that the job was taken care of. The ramshackle will be yours. And then it says signed, assigned N, just the letter N. So it's like -N.
Can I find any other letters that maybe have a similar N on it?
N for no. No, unfortunately, as you kind of decide to sneak out and start searching through, you notice that some of the things that you're maybe going to pull through is going to create enough noise that would cause a ruckus or something. But that's all the information that you gather for now.
Okay. I'll put the letter back, and then
But
I'll
it does
go back
raise
upstairs.
some questions here.
Yeah. I'll go back upstairs, and obviously I'll tell my group when they wake up.
Okay. So I will indicate that you all can indicate that you've marked a long rest as you wake up the next day. And with that, because I'm not prepared for the next section, we're going to stop there for the rest of the night. We're going to call it there. Call a little bit early here.
All right.
Whoa, but we're going into management for the next session. I believe we're going to fix this place up, and that's it.
I would prefer not to go into all the details next session of in logistics and everything, but
I will do some research.
You should watch like a house flipping show. They do
exactly.
it in 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, can we hire the Property Brothers or something?
Yeah. Something a little bit like that, and then we'll get some completely delusional people in terms of what their needs are for their budget. So
100% shabby chic. We're gonna add some subway tile. It's gonna look.
It's gonna be fantastic.
But I don't like subway tile, so maybe we could just do train tile.
Yeah. So I'll kind of look through here in terms of things to kind of start thinking about what you guys want to do next, and kind of post in the chat.
Don't we want to find Sefik Caltro and turn him in?
That was the main thing that I was going to put down, if that's the next thing you guys want to pursue. as you kind of have a little bit more information on that. But I didn't want to assume. You guys, the world is your oyster. There's a couple of the towns you still haven't been to. If you would like to just swing on by, but you don't technically have anything that's bringing you there yet. You have heard some other rumors, turns about other things going around the town that I've indicated before, and I'll kind of like list those out just to kind of give you a reminder of things that you might be interested in. And yeah, I mean, there's that bit of in terms of like exploring what management looks like in the ramshackle. So we'll definitely address that.
Sweet. Are we
Okay.
playing
Alright.
next week?
The plan is to play it next week. So unless anything comes up, so just keep me posted. But yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Alma and I should be able to play.
Yeah, I don't see any
So-
reason why not.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, cool. We'll stop there and I'll pick it up. We'll pick it up there next time. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
We'll see you next time.
See you. Yeah.
See you guys next time. All right. Talk to you. Bye.